Welcome to Season 2 of SEO Deep Dive by Map Rank Hack. This season, we decode what's holding your rankings back, reveal hidden growth levers, and explore where Google Maps is heading next. Let's dive deep.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into something on your Google business profile that honestly might be a bit overlooked but has huge potential.
Yeah, definitely.
We're talking about the Q&A section, and specifically how you can leverage it in, say, 2024, 2025 for better visibility, more customer interaction, and, well, better local SEO.
It really can be a shortcut, you know?
Yeah.
People put so much effort into websites, reviews, which are important, of course.
Right.
But this Q&A space, it's prime digital real estate. It's often that very first place potential customers look for quick answers.
Okay, so let's break that down. This is the section right on your Google Maps listing on Search 2, where anyone can ask a question.
Exactly. And crucially, where you, the business owner, can answer and should answer.
And this isn't just about, like, being helpful, is it? It's strategic.
Absolutely. Think first impressions. Quick, clear answers build immediate trust. They provide details right there, maybe even converting someone without them needing to click through to your site.
Especially now, right?
Yeah.
With Google business profiles being so central to local search.
Oh, totally. We're seeing more of those zero-click searches. People get their answer directly from the search results page.
So the information in your profile is critical.
It really is. And a well-managed Q&A with lots of useful info signals to Google's AI that your profile is comprehensive and active. That helps visibility. Google likes businesses that provide complete answers.
And Google itself is trying to provide direct answers more often, isn't it? Pulling info right into the results.
Precisely. So if you've answered a common question well in your Q&A, that answer might just pop up as a featured snippet. Huge visibility boost.
Okay, so from the user side, it's pretty straightforward. They see questions, they see answers, they can ask their own.
Yep. Desktop, mobile, search, maps. It's all there. And they can like or upvote good answers, which pushes the most helpful stuff to the top.
Like a mini forum, almost.
Kinda, yeah.
But what about Google's side? How do the algorithms view this? Does it actually impact rankings?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Google crawlers definitely index all this Q&A content. Now, it's not listed as a direct ranking factor in the same way reviews might be.
Okay.
But think about the main local factors. Relevance, distance, prominence. A good Q&A feeds into relevance and prominence.
How so?
Well, relevance comes from having detailed answers that use the keywords your customers are actually searching for. And prominence, that's about signaling you're an active, engaged, valuable business. Answering questions promptly does that.
Keywords. So listening to the questions people ask is like free keyword research.
It's fantastic for that. You see the exact language, the exact terms people use locally, stuff you might miss with traditional tools.
Then you can use those terms in your answers.
Naturally, yes. Weave them in. It boosts your relevance for those specific queries. And it's great for voice search, too, which often uses those longer, more conversational questions.
Right. People talk differently than they type sometimes. So it sounds like businesses shouldn't just wait for questions, but maybe add their own.
100%. Be proactive. Think about your FAQs, the questions you get asked constantly over the phone or email. Get those into your Q&A section yourself, along with really good, detailed answers. It provides immediate value.
Then responding quickly to new ones is key too, I imagine.
Vital. Shows you're on the ball, you care about customer service, meets that need for quick answers right there in the search results.
Okay, let's talk impact. Does this Q&A activity actually, move the needle on local SEO rankings? Because business owners are busy, is this worth the time compared to, say, chasing reviews?
It's a fair question. Look, it's not a direct heavyweight factor like review volume or ratings, but the engagement it generates, that does have an indirect effect.
Engagement meaning people looking at it, clicking.
Exactly. Views, clicks on questions, upvotes these signal activity and relevance to Google. Plus, the accurate info boosts relevance for specific searches, like we said. And prompt good answers signal you're reliable. It all contributes to overall profile health.
So it's part of presenting a complete, helpful picture to Google.
You got it. It shows you're using the tools Google provides for businesses.
And what about getting featured, like in those search snippets or voice answers?
Big potential there. Well-structured answers to common questions are prime candidates for Google to pull out as direct answers, especially if they're concise.
Makes sense.
And if you use that natural conversational language we talked about, mirroring how people ask questions, that seriously ups your chances for voice search results.
Okay, super helpful. So we know why, we know how it works. Let's get practical. What are the absolute best practices here?
Right, boots on the ground. First, sourcing questions. Proactively add your FAQs. Monitor all your customer inquiries, phone, email, social media. Do some keyword research for question-type phrases.
Check competitors, too.
Definitely. See what their customers ask. And importantly, gently encourage your happy customers to ask questions on your profile. Real questions are gold.
Okay, and for the answers themselves?
Accuracy and helpfulness first. Respond quickly. Aim for under 24 hours. Answer directly on Google. Don't just link to your site.
Okay. Keep it simple.
Yes. Clear language. Avoid jargon. Weave keywords in naturally. Give details, not just yes, no. Maintain a professional, respectful tone. Always.
Even for tricky questions.
Especially then. And if a customer answers helpfully, acknowledge it, maybe add more detail.
And how often do we need to be checking in on this? It's not a one-and-done thing, is it?
Definitely not. Regular checks are crucial. Respond to new questions, update answers if things change hours, services, whatever. Periodically review everything to make sure it's still spot on. Turn on notifications.
Good tip. Now, flip side. What are the big mistakes people make? What should we absolutely avoid?
Oh, there are a few common ones. Just ignoring questions altogether is bad. Looks like you don't care.
Right.
Keyword stuffing your answers makes them sound awful and Google doesn't like it. Providing wrong or misleading info that kills trust instantly.
Unprofessional tone, too, I bet.
Huge turnoff. Also, avoid putting links or personal info in answers that's against guidelines usually. Not monitoring regularly means missed questions, outdated info. And don't ignore spammy or irrelevant stuff, flag it.
This does sound like, it could add up time-wise for a small business owner. Which brings us to the question, DIY this or get help?
Yeah, it's a very real consideration. Optimizing the Q&A properly can feel like another spinning plate when you're juggling everything else.
So what are the options?
Well, for larger businesses, sure. Big agencies like Bright Local or White Spark, they can handle the whole GBP ecosystem, but that can be pricey.
What about for smaller local service pros?
There are specialists out there like Maps SEO experts who focus just on Google business profile optimization. It can be a more targeted, maybe more affordable route if you need help specifically with this kind of thing.
So it depends on time, budget, comfort level?
Exactly. You need to weigh those factors. Doing it yourself is definitely possible if you can commit the time.
Okay, so if someone does want to tackle this themselves, can we give them a kind of step-by-step plan?
Let's do it. 10 steps. 1, identify your common questions. Analyze inquiries, do keyword research. 2, pre-populate those FAQs with great, detailed, keyword-aware answers. 3, set up notifications so you know when new questions arrive. 4, monitor regularly, daily, weekly, whatever you can manage consistently. 5, structure answers strategically. Clear, simple, natural keywords, comprehensive.
Okay, halfway there.
6, encourage user questions from happy customers. 7, upvote good questions and answers to boost their visibility. 8, flag inappropriate stuff, keep it clean.
Right.
9, review and update everything periodically. Accuracy matters. 10, if you get any insights or data from Google on your Q&A, use it to refine your approach.
That's a really solid checklist. And the big picture here is that this Q&A section isn't static, right? It's ongoing.
Totally. It's dynamic. Think of it as continuous engagement. You're proactively addressing issues, anticipating needs. You might even spot ideas for new services based on the questions.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, and it's a chance to clarify things, handle feedback constructively. It should evolve with your business and what your customers are asking.
So wrapping this up, it seems pretty clear that for 2024, 2025, really leaning into the Google Business Profile Q&A is a smart move for local businesses.
Huge opportunity, yeah.
It enhances visibility with keywords, improves customer engagement, builds that crucial trust.
And it potentially influences your rankings and your chances of showing up in those snippets and voice results.
So implementing these best practices, being proactive, answering well, monitoring consistently, it can really give you an edge.
Absolutely. Don't underestimate this feature.
So a final thought for everyone listening. How might proactively and thoughtfully answering customer questions right there in your GBP Q&A actually shape how people perceive your business and build loyalty, maybe in ways that go way beyond just that first click on a search result? Something to think about. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.
Thanks for diving deeper with us. For more cutting-edge tips that actually hack the map rank, follow the show and join us again. Until then, stay sharp, stay local, and stay ahead.